Hey everyone, my name is Jamerson and welcome to another art video. Today I want to talk about a phrase that's a common phrase that's been used a lot in the art community, and it's mainly used to defend an artist whenever they are given harsh criticisms to their artwork, whether it's warranted or not. And the phrase I'm talking about is whether an artist should or should or is that an artist can draw whatever they want. And this is, I know this is a very sensitive subject because I know how people feel about telling an artist how to draw something or what to draw, and it's one of the reasons why it took me so long to try to make this video, because I've actually been thinking about making this video for quite some time, like several months actually. um and uh but I figured that I should just go ahead and like get this off my chest, share my thoughts and feelings about this subject or this topic, and just get it out there, spread the word, or like hopefully find people that think the same way as me, or try to convince people, or try to convince people to join my side. But even if I don't, at least I just get my thoughts and feelings out there, so that way I can go on from my life. But anyways, personally, I feel like that an artist can't really draw whatever they want, and I have like at least two reasons for this. And one of the reasons is that um you know like art is a very a powerful tool. uh Even though like it can, like it's art is like a is like an extension, or like it's a way for an artist to express their thoughts and feelings. And like that's one of the things I enjoy about making art, is because I can draw like what I like, and like I can draw it like in the way that like I like it, or like how I see it. Like whenever I'm drawing fan art of people, of characters, I can draw them in the way that like how I view them as. And um and like that's art is like I said, art is very powerful, and like it not only affects yourself, it affects other people. And like because like art is used in like pretty much anything, like in advertising, political campaigns, like anything. Like your art can bring people in, and your art can like cause people to vote for your favorite, for like a candidate that you may even think you would never vote for. um Obviously I would hope that the art, if you're voting for a political candidate, I hope you're not just basing it on the art, but art can help with that. And that's why it's so powerful, and not even just visual art, like dancing and music, like it's very powerful. And that's why I feel like that's one of the reasons why I feel like artists can't really draw what they want, because you know like we're basically like chess pieces, and like we're like even if we don't want to be, we kind of are, because we're promoting this, like I don't want to say agenda for lack of a better word, but yeah, this agenda, or like this message, or this idea that we want to spread. Like we're like even if it seemed meaningless to us, it'll mean something to someone else. So like yeah, it's like what I'm trying to say is that like we have to, like we have like a powerful gift that we need to we need to use responsibly. I hope I said that right. And like we need to practice the golden rule more, or maybe not even just the golden rule. Like I said, we like Uncle Ben said, like with great power comes great responsibility. And we artists have like an amazing gift and power that we need to use more responsibly. And um yeah, that's pretty much it with that reason. My second reason is that being free to draw, whatever you want. Actually, before I go, sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me before I go. Let me use an example of because I like not I like to give like an example with my reasoning. So like for instance, I'm gonna use this whole the back in November there was a situation where this Pokemon character named Nessa, she's a dark skinned character. Uh, Beautiful design by the way, Nintendo. Good job on her. And um like there was a whole like situation, a whole problem where like some artists were either mistakenly or purposely like drawing her a few shades lighter. Um, but I'm sorry, I was reading a message. But yeah, she was drawing a few shades lighter. And usually when I see this stuff, like I'm not really that affected by it because I understand that like some artists they don't understand how to properly render a dark skinned person's skin or a person's of color skin. And like at that point it's just up to other artists who are good at it to like share tutorials to like how to properly do something correctly instead of just like attacking the artist and like telling them, hey, you're doing this wrong, or, like you should definitely change this, you should take this down. And there's like a lot of people, and there's like language barriers, and like people don't understand what's going on and whatnot, trying to understand like why am I getting attacked and all that stuff. It's just a complete mess. And so like I try not to like get involved and stuff like that. But during that whole thing, I've seen a lot of stuff that was that it was very hurtful, to be honest. Like it kind of put me in my feelings. I'm not gonna lie. And as a black man in America, like, cause like like for those who don't know, if you've been living on a rock, black people in America, we have like a very rough history with America. You know, 200 years of slavery, and then segregation, and like we're still like we're getting better. I would say we're getting better, but it's very slow because there's still racism. There's still terrible people. Like not even just with like race, not even just with racism, but like sexism and all that stuff. Like, but we're getting better, and that's good. But seeing that stuff that happened during that whole Nessa thing, it was very troubling. Like I was very bothered by it, and it kind of like deterred me from like drawing her or like interacting with some of you art people on Twitter. Like maybe it was just Twitter. Maybe I just need to get off of there. But even then, like it was very troubling. But anyways, like I said, like the things, like what I'm trying to say is like the things you do, like it affects people, like whether you want to or not. And it's important for us as human beings to try to, understand other people and treat others with the respect that we want to be treated and whatnot. So going on to my second reason why I feel like an artist can't really draw what they want is because this is like a artistic reason. Like I feel like being able to draw whatever you want can be very limiting in itself, because you're not held back by things. You're not held back by any rules or regulations or whatever structure. You could draw whatever you want, and some people can do that, but that's only because that they practice a lot, and they understand the foundation of it. So even then, like they can't really, they're going off of like a formula or a structure. Like even then, they're not really truly drawing whatever they want, I guess. I don't know. But like what I'm trying to say is that like having limits on yourself can be good, because it like I personally feel that human beings can like whenever they struggle, like we like good things can come from like a struggle sometimes. And I'm not trying to say like all this war and famine, good things can happen from it. I'm not trying to say like war and famine is good. Like obviously they're super bad, but what I'm trying to say, I'm talking about like in like the what is it? Not the micro. I'm talking on a micro scale, like things that like that don't really matter. Like whenever we struggle, like for instance, like we're working a dead end job, and but we're also like working on something that could make us a big and famous. Like whenever we struggle through that type of stuff, and like we make it out in the end, like good things happen. Like whenever we struggle, I would say sometimes, but anyways, all right. So my audio kind of cut out there for some reason, so I'm just starting over this last part. But what I was trying to say is, the example I was going to give is like these. If you study art history, you can see people who were limited by rules and like these regulations, like these rules that the art community that place on them, and like they prosper because of it. Like we have peers such as like Cubism, in the Impressionist period, the Renaissance. There's all types of periods that you can think of, all types of people that have struggled in the art world and that has prospered from it. Like nowadays, like anime art is kind of a big thing now, because like there's a lot of people that say back in like when they were doing like those art classes in high school or like doing art in college, their professors would tell them art is not going to be anime is not going to be, you can't draw anime forever. And then there's people that's drawing anime as their jobs. So like when you're limiting yourself, or like where there's limits placed on yourself, you're able to prosper more. Not trying to say that like being able to draw, all right, being able to draw without limits is a bad thing. But personally, okay, just scratch what I was saying. I don't know what I'm going with. But anyways, that's all I have to really say about the topic. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed this little talk. Hope I made sense. And if you like what you heard, or you like the drawing in the video, go ahead, hit that like button. If you don't like it, go ahead, dislike it. If you do like it, go ahead, share it. That would help a lot. Let me know what your thoughts are by commenting below in this video, and make sure to follow me on my other social media sites. That's going to be in the description box below. Before I go, I want to make sure that to let you guys know that everything that I said in this video is simply my opinion, and they're my thoughts and feelings on the subject of artists being able to draw whatever they want. It may change. I'm not sure. Who knows what the future holds. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.